Welcome back to Take Action News, everybody. David Shuster here. That music means it is time for our weekly social media segment, one of my favorite segments of the show, with Dr. Digipol on Twitter, Dr. Alan Rosenblatt. Alan, welcome to the program. How you doing this weekend?
David, we're digipolling it. There's a series of tubes here that we have to go through. So we're apparently having trouble getting our Google invite.
As long as Alan is not being patched in by that same group of staffers that were somehow trying to help Congresswoman Eleanor Holmes Norton earlier in the show, as long as he's not relying on their assistance, I'm sure we'll be joined by Alan Rosenblatt in just a couple of minutes. And by the way, later this hour, folks, never mind social media, we've also got a fascinating discussion, our activist of the week. This won't come as a surprise. She is Wendy Davis from Texas. Daniel Marins and I will give you the account of what happened in the Texas Senate this past week and why that just was so amazing. We'll be talking at the bottom of the hour about one of my favorite topics, and that is media responsibility, particularly the mainstream media. We'll dissect the David Gregory interview with Glenn Greenwald from last Sunday's Meet the Press and why that got so much attention, so much negative attention for David Gregory, and my perspective on it as somebody who knows David Gregory, who knows the gang from Meet the Press, and has some insights and some pretty strong feelings about how the mainstream media ought to be conducting some of these interviews and the way they characterize things. So we'll get that, and then of course Daniel Marins with our how it should be. Any luck with Alan Rosenblatt?
We're getting him eventually here, but I don't know.
This is
can we speculate about? Okay, go ahead, David.
Look, maybe he's being sidelined. Maybe he did try to enlist the help of the. Well, no, I'm not gonna bust on Congresswoman Norton. She was good enough to join us, and we do appreciate her staff trying to help us with the technical issues. It's sort of a lesson to all those congressional staffers out there, and this is a good Take Action News learning opportunity based on the difficulties that Congresswoman Norton had earlier in our show. If you are a member of a congressional staff and you are asked to get your boss in doing a radio interview, don't try to conference them in through your phone. Just have them either call directly into the studio or have the studio call directly into your congresswoman or congressman's phone or cell phone. When you start going through staff and conferencing functions, and we know that the staff like to be involved, it messes things up and causes all sorts of technical problems and doesn't help your boss. So take action opportunity noted there for all congressional staff. We hope that we've offered you some wise advice